And then also we're doing something special just to dispel the lies, all the lies that go on around here, just to give you facts. Stop just listening to people without facts. Get facts, then judge somebody. It's like seeing a book, right? You read the cover, but you don't open it up to see what's inside. That's what you guys are doing.
Good evening, residents. Unfortunately, the Dolton trustees had to adjourn this meeting abruptly. And the reason for that is we've been repeatedly asking for information that's been documented time and again about credit card statements.
This entire thing is just extremely frustrating, right? And what happened to the transparency? It's like at the end of the day, I don't want us to forget that the residents are ultimately what pays all of our salaries.
We haven't received credit card statements in 6 months. We haven't gotten the electronic warrant list, but yet we're supposed to vote on it. We haven't gotten factual information about the tax increase.
This is for transparency, so we can be transparent, so we can know what we're paying for. But now they're seeing that when you're putting those things in, it's showing how you're spending the money, and you don't want us to show how you spend the money.
We don't have to feel like information is being hidden from us. We don't have to feel like we can't ask a question.
We were elected to protect you. We were elected to protect the finances, and we're going to keep doing it.
Where is the money? We are back talking about this story from Dolton, Illinois, with the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. And the question everyone wants to ask is, where is the money? Why you are not being transparent? That's what we're going to be talking about in this story today. This story is more like a dramatic TV series than a government trying to help the people. This story is filled with allegations of misused funds, intimidation, and even some issues with a charity. And it looks like there is an orchestrated effort to hide the finances from the trustees in this town. So let's just get into it. For those who haven't seen the first video, I'll put the link in the description below. For those who don't know, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard of Dolton, Illinois, a lot of people are having problems with her spending habits, which are turning heads for all of the wrong reasons. This small town mayor has a special love for the extravagance, spending thousands of dollars on barbecues, Las Vegas trips, high-end hotels, trucks, all allegedly on the township's dime, all from the taxpayers from these residents. The reported expenses include hotels, steakhouse, round-trip flights, all costing thousands of dollars. Adding to the controversy, Mayor Henyard has been accused of pretending not to know about the township credit card expenditures.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Adding another layer into this corrupt situation, Mayor Henyard's charity, funded by taxpayer money, which is reported not even to be in good standing.
A South suburban politician spends taxpayer dollars on a march to Springfield to promote her personal charity.
So last fall, Henyard did something that would seemingly generate some good publicity, helping establish the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation to help breast cancer patients. And on the very day the charity was chartered, it received a huge donation, $10,000, from the Thornton Township Board, which Henyard presides over.
This raises serious questions about the management and the allocation of public funds, further eroding the trust in her administration. That's why the trustees are so pissed off. So right now, the Dolton trustees are hitting a wall in their quest for transparency. They've been locked out from seeking crucial financial data, desperately trying to protect the town's finances. Access to My Viewpoint, the software made to ensure transparency, has been denied, leaving them in the dark in the town's financial health in question. Imagine being elected to safeguard your town's finances to find yourself barred from the very tools meant to aid you. This is the harsh reality facing the Dolton trustees. In their quest for transparency and accountability, they stand frustrated and concerned before the locked doors of financial insight. Denied access to My Viewpoint.
We got this software called My Viewpoint because it was based on transparency. You'll be able to see the receipts. We'll be able to see the checks issued to the receipt. So it's very transparent. We can see what we're paying for. But it shows how financially irresponsible people can be. Let me click on My Viewpoint so I can see what she done bought this week. Access denied. Wow. report did.
This software is extremely important to provide that type of transparency because a lot of people are wondering and they're concerned why things are not getting done and why the mayor is acting so shady. This denial isn't just a mere inconvenience, it's a significant blockade in their sworn duty to protect the town's financial integrity. The trustees, who shoulder the responsibility of overseeing the town's expenditures, are now left in the dark, unable to shine a light on what the hell's going on in this town. They are left with a growing sense of urgency and helplessness as the town's financial health hangs in the balance. When you check out the YouTube channel from the Dolton trustees, it's just a lot of frustration. People are really, really upset and they don't understand why they can't get access to this information.
As a resident, you know, I've been here forever and I've been attending the meetings for years and I've never seen such hostility. And what happened to the transparency? It's like at the end of the day, I don't want us to forget that the residents are ultimately what pays all of our salaries. It's just frustrating, you know, that we can get to a point where we can all ask questions, people have been here. We don't have to feel like information is being hidden from us. We don't have to feel like we can't ask a question.
This struggle isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about the trust invested in them by the residents of Dolton. Each day without access is a day the town's financial foundation could be eroding, a scenario that leaves them with a deep sense of unease. The trustees' battle for financial clarity is turning into a narrative of resistance against the shadows of the Nino Brown mayor of Dolton. As talked about in the last video, simultaneously, there's a growing concern about her use of intimidation, especially towards those unfamiliar with her methods, who don't agree with what she's doing, creating an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty in Dolton, using the cops to exact revenge on people who she does not like. Also, even towards her own residents by shelling out $500 tickets for bullshit reasons.
Outrage in a different South suburban town, Dolton. Hundreds of people lined up to pay tickets they say they never should have gotten.
I've been in line for 2 hours.
They are all here after getting slapped with various citations all of a sudden by the city.
At first I thought it was $50, and then I had to put my glasses on.
Elizabeth Watson quickly saw an extra zero for a total sum of $500. The vast majority of people slapped with the $500 ticket say they never parked.
And so I walk in, get my pizza, it's already prepared. 30 seconds in and out. Run in and out. 5 days later, ticket in the mail.
Eric Hagerman's $500 ticket came for parking in a fire lane in the strip mall at 154th and Cottage Grove. But he never received a ticket on his car that day. He says police, who we spotted parked in the same private lot, just snapped pictures as proof of parking.
I got it 3 days later saying we have a picture of your car in the fire lane.
We heard the same story repeatedly.
The real casualty in all this nonsense, any kind of accusations of political scandals, political incompetence, political corruption, the casualty is the residents of Dolton. They're witnessing their town's leadership embroiled in controversy and financial mismanagement while dealing with their own financial challenges. Think about it. We're all suffering, regardless of where you live, with the situations that's happening economically. The last thing you want to hear is your mayor spending money frivolously while the things that need to be done in town are not getting done. The residents and trustees are calling for an era of transparency and ethical governance. What is the super mayor response in all this? Well, according to the last video that I've seen in a community meeting, she is letting everyone know that everything is getting done, tasks are taken care of, the residents are happy, and she's tired of all the lies. She is saying that don't judge a book by its cover. I got everything under control. The trustees are out to get me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm doing everything correct. And I'm taking care of all the town's responsibilities in building facilities and building things that will help the people in Dolton.
These are the upcoming projects: the water parks, the food truck with the pavilion, the doggy park, the skate park, and also Veterans Park, which will be happening early this upcoming year. Come on, wake up, wake up. Y'all know that I love y'all. Y'all know that I care about where I grew up at. And that's why I stand in the fight. Anybody else would have been ran, because y'all asked me this. And this is what a lady asked me. Tiffany, why you just stay here? I said, because I care.
So the fight continues. You have to decide who to believe in this situation. As we continue to follow this unfolding story in Dolton, the need for accountability and ethical leadership has never been clear. The mayor's actions, if proven true, can be a stark reminder of the consequences of neglecting these values. There is so much to talk about with Tiffany Henyard beyond just what she's doing as a mayor. Her past is extremely sketchy with some arrest records that I've seen on other channels. If you guys are interested in me talking about that, let me know in the comments below, because it could be a little bit of a sign on her behavior, because patterns are important when it comes to certain people's behavior and are they good people or bad people based on what they have done in the past. If you guys want me to talk about that, put in the comments below. And also, if you are interested in following this story, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.